What is going on, my fellow Fortniters? And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I think the DL44 blaster pistol is the most fun weapon to use this season. This weapon is the last weapon I had to make a video on before I make my big ranking video of every weapon this season. Thank you guys for sticking around on this series. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So without further ado, let's get on with it. This isn't really going to be a long video, I hope, because I don't really have too much to say about this weapon. What I do want to say, however, is I want to retract my statement about what I think the most underrated weapon was this season, because the DC-15 heavy blaster rifle is not underrated. A lot of people actually like that weapon, and I like that weapon too, so it can't possibly be underrated. It's fairly rated at that. But the DL44, I'm going to say it's the most underrated weapon this season now, because I was someone who underrated it myself. Well, the main thing that makes the DL44 pretty good is the headshot multiplier. The base stats on this weapon aren't really the greatest. It's really accurate too, but a lot of the other weapons this season are also pretty accurate too. Like we have scope weapons, we have the DC-15, which has no bloom at all. But this weapon is also just one of the more accurate weapons in the game. But the headshot multiplier is the main game changer here, because it has a 2x headshot multiplier. Now, 2x headshot multiplier can mean a lot, because a lot of weapons this season, they have 1.5x headshot multipliers. So the maximum damage output can actually be better for the DL44 than with other weapons, because the DL44, the maximum damage output is like twice the normal damage output, while the other weapons is going to be like 150% the damage output. So the DL44 hitting a headshot can actually turn the tides of a fight to your favor sometimes, and I had gameplay to prove that. I've had many instances where hitting a headshot actually made like the fight more into my favor. So I actually think that this weapon is really good because of that. And then the accuracy, the low recoil is just a bonus. It's really nice to use and also just really fun to use, because this is not really the greatest weapon to use to get wins. But if you want to just switch it up, this weapon is pretty nice. Like, it's not gonna lose you games. Like, it can definitely win you games. But it's also not really like the most practical weapon ever. Like I said before, it's not the best close range weapon, it's not the best mid range weapon, it's not the best long range weapon. But the fact that it can do all of those is good enough, because it makes the weapon versatile, and versatility is a very important aspect of weapons, especially if you like using multiple mobility items this season. I also really like this weapon's like animation. Like, the fact that you hold the weapon with one hand is pretty cool. Like, even though that doesn't really affect the weapon's like viability, I still think that makes the weapon pretty cool. It's like the Monarch pistol. And also, when thinking about it more, if I were to compare this to every pistol in Fortnite of all time, I think this would probably be like in my top 5, because I like it more than like all of the automatic pistols. I only like it less than like the hand cannon, the Monarch pistol, and the Mammoth pistol, obviously. So this is already like one of the better pistols, and I think the main reason behind that is the versatility, because you can use it at like close range, you can use it at mid range, you can use it at long range. And I really like versatility in Fortnite weapons, so this is a really nice thing about it. Overall, I think the DL44 blaster pistol is really solid. It's not my favorite weapon ever, but when I did use it, I had an absolute blast. And honestly, this is what the revolver should have been. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Obviously, after this, I'm going to rank every single weapon this season from worst to best. So subscribe to stay tuned for that. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.